Hey guys, what is up? In this video, I'm going to be doing my 1-year review of the iPhone 4. Stay tuned. Wow, it's been a year already? It feels like yesterday that I got this thing. It really does, guys. The time went so fast. I can't believe we're a year later now, and God, it has just gone so quickly. I can't say that enough. Okay, things I like about the phone. I love the Retina display. I just love it. I said that in my 1-week review, and I mean it now in my 1-year review. The Retina display is phenomenal. Other things, I love the thin profile. This is like a very thin phone. And some of you had commented on my 1-week review that it doesn't look that thin. You gotta feel it for yourself. Pick one up and you'll feel how thin this thing is. I am in love with the iPhone. It is a great device. The speed on this thing is phenomenal. Now, I will tell you, in that year, I've had 2 different OSs. I had iOS 4, and then I went to iOS 5. I think iOS 5 alone gave it a speed increase than iOS 4 had. And keep in mind, iOS 4 was optimized for the iPhone 4, and I felt it actually worked better on iOS 5 than it did on iOS 4. I love the design of the iPhone. It's more modern. If you look at the old style of iPhone, and I'll put a picture up somewhere, you can see it had that bezel, which it felt kind of awkward, and it didn't feel... I mean, it felt great in the hand. Don't get me wrong. My mom had an iPhone 3G, and I was very used to the 3G feel and design. But this new 4, I thought I wasn't going to like the design. I actually love the thin profile and the thinness in my hand, and it fits perfectly in my hand. Now, a lot of people have been complaining about issues with antenna gate, and that was a big problem when the iPhone 4 came out 2 years ago. You know what? It's really not that big of a problem. I mean, I've only dropped maybe 1 or 2 calls in the year I've had this phone. And it wasn't because of antenna gate. It was just due to bad cell service. Now, what about Verizon in this? Well, Verizon has been great. I've been using the Verizon iPhone, as a lot of you know. I'm on Verizon, and Verizon's a really good service provider in my area. So, and I was on Verizon before, and it was upgrade time, so I upgraded to the iPhone 4, and I haven't had any issues. I've got unlimited data on my phone, so that's always a good thing. And, I mean, okay, you're probably thinking, in a year, this phone looks like it's perfect. Okay, I'll give out the secret. I've had this phone replaced like twice now. This is like the 3rd time Apple's had to replace my phone. And it was not... It wasn't because I dropped it. It wasn't for any of those reasons. One of them got wet, which... Don't ask me how that happened, because I really don't even know. And the second one, it had a problem with 3G connectivity. That was actually a hardware problem, not a software problem. Before you all start going, well, it could have been software. Trust me, I spent an entire day on the phone with Apple figuring this problem out. We tried everything. So, we ended up just replacing the handset right then and there. So, all in all, this is a great, great phone. And I think I said this in the beginning, but I'm going to say it again. The speed of the phone. I mean, just something as simple as sending an email. something as simple as recording these videos. Oh, and that's the other thing. The camera is phenomenal on the phone. If you go back in the last year, I've used my iPhone for video recording for a good chunk of the year now. You're probably thinking, this one's got to be just a regular HD camcorder. It's not. It's an iPhone. I love the quality of the iPhone so much. My mom and grandma actually got iPhones. I'm actually using my mom's iPhone to record this video. So, if that doesn't say something to you about the quality of the iPhone's video, I don't know what will. This will have very little editing done to it. I mean, I'll do a little editing, but not much. Guys, I'll swap out the audio channel, and that will be about it. I can't think of any negatives to say. And trust me, my phone experience has not been a positive one. This is the first phone I've actually not wanted to pretend I didn't own it within 3 weeks of owning the device. Normally, I would never do a review like this, so out into it. I used to pretend I didn't own a phone. I didn't want anyone to know my phone number because I'd never answer it. I would hide. And yeah. iPhone, here to stay. Still rocking the iPhone. I'm not going to any other device. I'm staying Apple. My blood runs Apple. And I mean, you know, the iPhone was the start for... Well, no, the iPod was. But the iPhone really was a great tool for me. It's still a tool I use daily. I have an iPad as well. But even when I'm on the go, I don't always take my iPad. I take my iPhone. So, let that say something. Well, I'm going to wrap this video up because I'm starting to say and ah. And I'm really not going to spend that much time editing this. I'm out of here. Peace.